What is good, my dudes? It is I, Sylen, Grayson, and welcome back to 2K26. Just gonna be playing some 2K to pass the time, really. Just hanging out and chilling, I guess. So if you're stopping in, say hello, drop a like, or just have some good old background basketball noises. But yeah, that is what we're doing today. And start by practicing. Of course. What's good, Warrior? Welcome.
He's about to tear it up.
So since I've been playing as my point guard, I've been using the tempo shooting recently. Actually, no. He plays for the Raptors. In the story mode, or I guess in the storyline leading up to you getting drafted, when you go through everything on draft night, or you choose a team that you want to go work out for, you do well and impress them, and you're essentially a shoo-in for that team. When you go to draft night, you literally, like, the team that is wanting to draft you is coming up, but your agent gets a call right before. By the way, this is spoilers to people who haven't played the storyline yet, so I apologize in advance. But you get a call from a team that is going before them that wants to draft you as well. But the difference between the two is that since you're a second rounder, the team that you went and practiced for wants to start you off the bench, meaning you won't get like starting playing minutes. You'll get subbed in normally. But the team that called ahead of you promised you to be a starter. And I went and worked out for the Chicago Bulls, and that's where I wanted to go. But the Toronto Raptors called, and that's where I ended up going because I wanted to start. Now, on the contrary, what's really funny is that my center build, going through the same story mode to get the bonuses, I did it on stream and had everybody choose what team they wanted me to go to, and they ended up choosing the Celtics. Now, funnily enough, the team that called me ahead of the Celtics that wanted my center was the Bulls. So I just said, okay. I gave the control to the fucking chat again, and they decided that I should go to the Bulls and be a starting center instead of coming off the bench in Boston. Remember that the cat is up here too.
Come on, focus. Let's go!
Indeed, man. Get some rest.
Keep it going. Let's go. Just like that. Yes.
Let's go.
You could do better than that.
Here's today's weather report. Rain, rain, and more rain. Oh, wait. That's what I do.
Bring the rain, yo, let it rain.
Why are you snatching at me? Man, that one felt so good, though.
Yeah, it's time to play now.
Good way to grab it.
Thank you. Nice fucking MP.
One more.
Yes.
Crunch time, baby.
Why do you say yes like that? What the fuck? I got all my badges primed, I suppose. Yeah, my character is only 68 overall, so
Feeling you, MP.
must be a home game. Of course, you start trying to do some funky shit when the game starts. You a butt. What do you think? Oh. Oh.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at Sacramento, they're on a roll right now, making their way to the #1 spot.
Seeing where the Raptors are, they are playing great out of the gates. The NBA season is a marathon. Putting your team in a good position early will pay off later.
So the Houston starting five. Van Vliet runs the show with Thompson to his side. Inside, Smith and Şengün. And it's Durant in at the 3. And for Toronto, Ingram the 3 with Barnes the 4. Bailey out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Murray Boyles in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, Grant, we're still early on in this new season. I imagine it could be difficult to get back into the flow.
You know, BA, you're spot on. It definitely takes some time to get used to the grind of the season again. You know, between the traveling and the hotel rooms, changing time zones. But you find your flow again eventually.
Yep, count it.
Just an aggressive inside play from Durant, pushing past the contact
Yeah,
to
they
get
got
a
me at the
shot.
forward position.
Pass to Bailey. Over Van Vliet. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
That's a great point, and you can also add poor communication. The rotations were slow and sometimes not even there at all.
Now here's MP. What a tremendous game he played against San Antonio.
Oh, MP. He got that tweener working.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. Well, with a window of opportunity opening in the East, the Raptors are trying to make inroads. After acquiring Brandon Ingram last season, he's finally out of the bubble wrap and providing that offensive punch that this team has needed. The goal is clear. Ingram said it himself. They're looking to get back into the playoffs in Toronto.
Love that confidence. Okay, Shams, thank you.
Offensively, they've been pretty sharp. 3 for 4 so far.
Durant, the pass to Şengün. Houston working the ball around. And here's Thompson for 3. Barnes with the rebound. The Raptors have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. MP up top. Defended by Thompson. Here's Murray Boyles. And the three-pointer goes. Murray Boyles has got 5 points.
Now, when you start out shooting 80% or better as a team, you start to feel yourself a little bit, and that feeling is good.
And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Smith.
Durant just going to work inside, outsmarting the defense and getting the close-range look.
To the middle. Van Vliet against MP. And out of bounds. Houston will have it. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce. For the Rockets, Finney Smith checked in for Kevin Durant. Okogie comes in for Amin Thompson. And it's Shepard in for Van Vliet.
Yeah, I gotta remind myself to do that before the next
Outside
game.
Finney Smith. Here's Shepard.
The next game will last a lot longer.
From 6 feet away. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. So the Rockets 5 now. We've got Alperon Şengün. Shepard is out there with Josh Okogie. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Adams in at the 5.
Showing a good IQ for the game. MP feeding a guy ready to score.
Here's Shepard, covered by MP. Adams with a screen on MP.
Yeah, I ain't getting around that.
Adams, great positioning on the putback.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa. Hey, whoa. Whoa, whoa, hey, whoa. Had a big gust of wind come through just now.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Now they put him in.
Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Şengün. Houston in the lead. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the block strand.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
Three from Barnes. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists tonight.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And here's Shepherd for 3. Hits the trifecta. Shepherd's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Well, Shepherd can really spin it from distance, and he doesn't need a lot of room to launch it.
Here's MP. Off the mark with a little step back J. For Houston, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Shepherd, that's good. And now a 3-point Houston lead.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Battle. On the wing, MP. Puts it up from 15. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
And it's slammed in by Adams.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Some changes for Toronto. Ingram's checked in for Scotty Barnes. Dick comes in for Battle. And Emmanuel quickly subbed in for Walter. Here's MP. Ooh, MP going to work inside.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Smith outside. Pass to Durant. Capella, screen on Dick. Durant for 3. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
For years, Durant has spoiled us with his incredible shot-making ability.
Abukelashvili passes to MP. Toronto shooting their first free throws of the game. That free throw, no good.
Yeah, and you know, for a guy like MP, it's really about earning a reputation early in your career and getting others to notice your game.
The Raptors making a switch here. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Pass to Capella. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Capella finds Smith. Pure from 3-point range. Smith's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
This is Smith's game. Set him up and he'll knock him down.
MP outside. And that's his 4th bucket in 9 attempts. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Durant with it. He's got 10. From deep. No good there. And so it's the Houston Rockets leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Back to the game after this break.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's
You know, for the Rockets, You expect this game to go down to the wire, and if it does, it'll be good for the coaches to see.
And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the Rockets.
I know my partner.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the
Ingram the 3 with Barnes the 4. Bailey out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Murray Boyles in at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rayakovic. Well, every team is looking for wings who can defend multiple positions. Who's at the top of your list, Tim?
Yeah, I look at a guy like Lou Dort, look at a guy like Jaden McDaniels. They've got length, a whole lot of want to, and they've got the ability to guard multiple positions.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose. Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
MP against Van Vliet.
Oh.
Bailey's shot is off.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Smith no good. Raptors trail by 5. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey,
Oh my fucking god, dude. Seriously.
He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1
I
through 5.
can't get a fucking
That's
goddamn
what I pride
post
myself
out
on,
and
and
save
what
my
I'm ready to do
damn
every
life.
time I step on the floor. Brian?
A tone set
What do you
with
want,
that end.
Oscar?
Thanks much for the report, Allie. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
And that one's good. Quickly.
A lot of confidence that time by Quickly, showing you he can play off the ball as well.
Thompson, that's good.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Now here's MP. 12 points for him. Smith left side. Van Vliet outside. Now Şengün. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, Tim, Kevin Durant, the winner of the 2025 Magic Johnson Award, recognized for his grace with the media.
Well, he is willing to engage with the media and the fans, B.A., even on a range of topics. He'll weigh in and give his thoughts.
Toronto making a switch here. Mamukelashvili's checked in. Now here's MP. Rebound by Van Vliet.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Does not.
To the paint. Durant's shot is off.
He was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
Dog, I have not stopped smoking. But no, I have to go make sure this cat isn't trying to pee in here. He likes to primp his area by fucking clawing at it.
Toronto passing it around. Pass to Ingram. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3. Ingram's got 6 points.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Down low. The kick out to Van Vliet. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there. That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And so MP will bring it up for Toronto. Trailing by 8. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Inside. Here's Bailey. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
Timeout. They continue to feed the hot hand, and this kid is putting in work.
You gotta get my shit together.
Houston has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. They've got Josh Okogie, Alperon Şengün out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. With it's Shepard, and it's Adams in at the center position. Here's Walter, and here's Bailey for 3. Here's Mamukelashvili, and he hits it to tie the game.
Those are the kind of effort plays that endear you to the coaches, your teammates, and these fans.
Here's Shepard, covered by MP. Pass to Okogie. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall.
And Shepard is an unselfish guard. He's fantastic at moving the ball and setting up his teammates.
The Raptors shooting it at 61%, a terrific average. Here's Walter. Here's Battle. Three-pointer off the mark.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Here's Shepard. The 3. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. Mamukelashvili's got his 5th rebound in this one. Shot on the wing. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Adams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Shepard. And here's Şengün. Drills it from deep. Now it's a 6-point Houston lead.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Both teams will make substitutions. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Barnes passes to Bailey. Barnes with a screen on Van Vliet. Bailey. Nice move inside from Barnes.
That's exactly where Barnes wants to operate. He will attack you inside.
Outside Durant. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night.
Now here's Thompson. Durant inside, covered by Ingram.
And just a prolific score. Defenders have no choice but to plaster themselves to KD.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Durant.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
God damn it, dude.
Well, let's
Come
make no
the
mistake
fuck
about
on.
it. If you want to cut into this lead, you're going to have to generate much better shots than that.
Smith. Oh, touches it off the glass.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
Another chance. And there's the layup. Good.
They're scoring off of missed shots. That's a big part of the game.
Outside Durant. Şengün, the screen. Van Vliet. Smith outside. Here's Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Durant taking it in close.
Yeah, one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
Now quickly. Now Barnes. MP inside. Guarded by Van Vliet. Şengün pulls it down. Houston with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Durant. Jabari Smith. Can't hit it. Here's Murray Boyles. Defended by Şengün. That's what he wanted.
And I like the fact they didn't settle there. They worked for a higher percentage shot.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Game could have gone a lot worse.
Ingram against Durant. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. With the floater.
That's tremendous defensive time by Ingram. He has the wingspan to really make an impact on this end.
It's in!
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Safe to say, that should do it. This is why making free throws down the stretch is so important.
MP! Oh, off target from downtown. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
Timeout. Now a timeout called by Toronto. They're trailing by 8. Your thoughts, guys?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
I can't wait to see what they draw up here and who they decide to go to.
Yes, sir! Count it! And so the Rockets take the win.
A disappointing loss for you and your team tonight, MP. What's your
Yo, these kind of games are worse than a...
Brian, back to you.
Thanks, Dom. And that about wraps.
Sad. Sad performance.
Yo. No, they look super cool. There are even vending machines for treats and stuff. I like cats. I don't usually vacation 3 rebounds in 4 games. You make fries for your cat?
Once in a while.
Running back 2. Motherfucker. Oh man, I missed 420. We walk right back out, right back into the line.
Good, MP.
Don't worry, because 422 is 422. Three, 2, 1, go. Oh yeah, baby, right in the 422. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I was like, we're not even wasting no time. That was a fluke. That was a fluke. That's Cam. We're gonna be better than that. I said we're gonna be better than that. Just need to get to my spots, which are like right here and then the other wing. I made sure to make those my like hot spots. Tab was muted until now. Fair enough. So are you like in school? I think I've asked you how old you are, Lackluster. So you're like what? High school or something like that? Middle school? Middle school, high school? I just know you're young.
Hi everyone, welcome to the first matchup of the, and we have a little extra spice to this game tonight. This is the first game of the NBA Cup for each of these. And so it's Toronto winning this one. And
I had
tonight,
to send this one.
not just a regular season win. It all
Even because I wanted to fucking play this game. I was gonna say, I don't think that's a part of my key games, right? Yeah, my next key game is against this. Because I literally forgot to do this. I need to go to the settings. There. Damn. Turn around and leave. It's a home game, so I'm gonna choose her fucking city jerseys. Alright, now let's do this. Let's have a correct game, a correctly timed game. I don't know. Kobe would. The only thing I know about the NBA is Kobe, LeBron. You know, like Kobe, Jordan, LeBron, Curry, and the Miami Heat is the NBA team. You know what? That's fair. Not me missing on my own home court. My other practices went just well. Gotta get into the rhythm. I wish they passed me the ball quicker. Shit.
And going through their pregame warm-ups, trying to get loose and focused here.
Yes.
Hey,
Yes and no, but yes.
Live on 2K Sports.
You can dunk with the analog stick in this game. Like if you're sprinting at the rim and you pull back on the stick, you'll go for a. Oh, trust me, if your dunk rating is not high enough or people jump up to contest, that green part of your meter will move. Because, like, the easiest way to dunk is if you have an open shot at the rim. If there's people by it, you may miss it. But alternatively, you can just press square, which is the normal shoot button, when you're sprinting at the rim, and you can do a dunk that won't.
Feel for how things might stack
Why do they keep starting at the forward?
You see which teams have put something special together and which teams still have work to do.
Oh, whatever.
And here's Memphis' starting group. We've got Santi Aldama. He's out there with Zach Edey. John Moran is out there with Jalen Wells. And it's Coward in at the 2. That one falls.
And I just got sidetracked.
Very efficient when he gets
You can use the regular shoot button, which is square, while sprinting at the rim to do a dunk that doesn't involve the dunk meter.
To the right side. Launches it. And that one's good. Coward.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Yeah, if you can hit that with regularity, it opens up the floor so much more.
Here's MP. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Yeah, and unlike a lot of other young players, MP has shown he's comfortable working in the mid-range.
Now it'll just be useless information in the back of your mind.
Moran against Quickly. Pass to Coward. Jacks up a 3. Quickly with the rebound. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Darko Rajakovic. We talked about the game plan he has in place for John Moran. Coach was forthcoming, saying it's no secret you need to turn him into a shooter. If he gets a step at the rim, you already lost that battle. He can drain a few from outside, but we are willing to live with that. Appreciate the honest answer, Ryan.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Back to MP. They set the pick. Lets it fly. Misses, and you know he wants that one back.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Well, Morant's ability to overcome inside coverage with agility is so impressive.
Back to Barnes. Toronto passing it around. Moran against MP. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
It was almost like they looked stunned when the game slipped through their fingers. Being on the wrong end of an upset leads to a quiet ride home.
Yeah, it's a loss that'll stick with them for a while, that's for sure. But a game like that can be a motivator going forward.
Well, Ingram has great scoring instincts. He knows how to find shots and capitalize on them.
You know, Grant, with Fred VanVleet, Pascal Siakam, and OG Anunoby all winning on new teams, you wonder, did the Raptors have to blow it up?
You know, yeah, it's a fair question, but Toronto's front office saw a ceiling. So the question is, can they do better with this rebuild? And it remains to be seen.
Barnes with a screen on Morant. The drive by MP. And Barnes the bucket on the assist by Bailey.
And Barnes doesn't back down from anyone, embracing the contact on the way up.
Pass to Edey. Here's Coward. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. MP, that was good. MP's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, high percentage looks are always a good idea. MP could build a career on shots like that if he wants.
Pass to Coward for 3. Good, and the setup by Moran. Coward's got 10.
Well, he obviously came in ready to play, already hitting 4 of his first 5 shots.
And here's MP. Hey, from beyond the arc. No luck on that one. Here's Aldama, covered by Ingram. Pass to Coward, left side Moran. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Quickly, passes to Bailey. Now here's Ingram. Shoots. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
And so it's Moran who brings up the ball for Memphis. Here's Coward, covered by MP. From behind the arc. Rebounded by Murray Bowles. The Raptors have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall.
A good, aggressive move by MP. You know, I have a feeling we'll see this a lot in his career.
Outside Wells. Back to Morant. Ooh, excellent D there from Quickly.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Puts one up from 19. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Just work on getting them my home.
Morant with it. 5 points in the game. Shakes him. And the shot falls short that time.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Bailey. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. And that's now 10 points for MP.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Quickly against Morant. Pass to Coward to end the run. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
MP outside. Barnes with a screen on Morant. And here's Bailey for 3. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
From deep. Rebound Toronto. They're getting their first look of the season at the Grizzlies in this one. Barnes passes to MP. Pulls up on the wing. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Pass to Coward. Back to Morant. Launches the 3. Rebounded by Bailey. Raptors lead by 7. Ingram finds MP. Barnes a screen. Here's Bailey. Great look there, but off target. The Grizzlies have got 7 of 15 to find the net. And that one's good. Coward. Coward's got 15.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
To the inside. Edie with a steal. Morant with it. And it's Ingram picking him up. Pass to Coward. Good. And the setup by Morant. Now just a 3-point Raptor lead.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Walter, he's checked it. New group getting ready for Memphis. Jerome feeling it out a bit. Clark lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Clark's got his second basket.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
They've got Walter. Emmanuel Quickly is out there with Bailey. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, and it's Mamukelashvili in at the 4. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Entering the NBA at just 19 years of age, Gigi Jackson has such a bright future, Coach.
Well, Brian, he was scoring 15 a game as such a young rookie. He is a scoring 6'9" wing, and I think Jackson will grow in this league. To me, it's about getting consistent with the jumper for Gigi.
Ball stolen. Here's Walter. He's covered by Jerome. From deep, MP. Offensive rebound. Poeltl with the bucket. And the Raptors lead by 13.
And attacking a somewhat helpless defense right now. Just a relentless effort.
Well, you love the dedication. This is how you have to play. Don't let up just because you're out front.
Back to Jerome. Beyond the arc. Drains the triple. Jerome's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
Quickly outside. Picked by Pirtle. Back to MP. The Grizzlies pull it in.
My Lord.
Here's Pippen. No good from outside. Raptors lead by 10. Pass to MP. From the line. Oh, another miss by MP.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
And there's the screen. Here's Jerome. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Here goes MP. Here's Walter. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Walters has got his second basket of the night. Grizzlies trail by 12. With the step back, here's Jerome. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, this summer saw the first ever 7-team trade in the NBA. You might wonder why it makes sense to involve so many parties, but basically teams have more flexibility, salary-wise, and these multi-team deals. It is enough to make your head spin, guys. This is where things are headed.
Big moves. Okay, Shams, thanks for the update. Scotty Barnes checked in for Mamukelashvili. And he drops it first. You talk about a high-variance team. The Grizzlies keep you guessing, Coach.
Yeah, they do. They're young, brash, a ton of talent, and at times they've seemed poised to take over the West, but it hasn't happened yet.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, this September, Grizzlies legend Marc Gasol was enshrined in the Basketball Hall of Fame. A three-time All-Star and Defensive Player of the Year, Marc was acquired in a trade for his brother, Pau Gasol, who was likewise an All-Star with the Grizzlies. Marc, a fixture on and off the court in Memphis. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Morant finds Jerome, and he lays it up and in. Jerome's got 7 points here in the quarter.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
MP outside. Out left to the wing. Walter pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Walters has gotten his third basket of the night.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And there's Bailey. That one's good. On the assist by Walter. Bailey's got 19 points.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
Morant against quickly. Top point from John.
If the defender...
Reason why plastic turn white when it's finished could create microvoids, microscopic gaps, or scatter light everywhere, making those white to the eyes. And also, plastic doesn't absorb light.
There is giving them that
Very
much
well.
space. The points are inevitable.
And so MP will bring it up for Toronto.
The more
This
you
game
know.
coming on the heels of their win versus the
Thanks for the
Cavaliers.
time, Fletcher.
And the longer that game went on, the more belief they had. By the second OT, they didn't look like underdogs anymore.
Great delivery on the pick and roll. MP with a good sense of timing.
Outside Morant. Here's Wells. He buries it from three. Wells has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Raptors lead by 11. MP outside. Getting it done inside. MP.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Jerome. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 6 assists here tonight.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
MP looking around. Barnes finds MP. Picked by Pirtle. Here's Bailey. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Morant, the pass to Jerome. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Barnes, it's good.
Don't see that a ton from Barnes. I mean, he's showing he can really get rid of it.
Outside Morant, back to Jerome. Lays it up and banks it in. Jerome's got 12 now in this quarter.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Barnes passes to quickly. Toronto passing it around. Hurdle with a screen on Jerome. And it's Toronto with another. And the Grizzlies with possession here. They trail by 14. Jerome passes to Clark. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Clark's got 6 points.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Jerome against MP from the strike. And that's good for 2. Bailey's got 27.
They're going old school out there now. Working the mid-range part of the floor.
Quickly against Morant. Pass to Jerome. There's the triple. Rebound Toronto. Colonel's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's MP. An easy 2 on the layup. That's 29 points for MP.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Jerome passes to Wells. Here's Coward. Outside Morant. The 3-ball. Walter pulls it in.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's MP, and there's Toronto with another bucket.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Now here's Morant. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
Yeah, and his facilitating was also extremely impressive. He was outsmarting the defense and easily connecting with ready shooters.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam, sponsored by AT&T. Here's Pirtle. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Bailey's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, it's nice to see your guys taking and making the shots as you design it, especially the shots you should make.
Jerome passes to Morant. Quickly with a rebound. Quickly's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Walter. Now Quickly. No good on the triple. And here's Morant. Let's go with a 3. That one's off. He's 4 for 9.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for him that time.
MP shot is off. Grizzlies trail by 18. Shoots over Walter. And again, it's Memphis missing. Inside. Here comes Toronto on the push. Barnes, it's good.
An all-out hustle from Barnes, running the floor to get the bucket.
59 seconds left in the first half. Back to Morant. Jerome outside. This one for 3. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession. Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
Morant, the pass to Clark. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Aldama's checked in, and he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Raptors lead by 16. The crossover. MP no good. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Here's Coward. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Barnes.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Memphis shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And he's good on the second. On the wing, MP. It'll count. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Toronto Raptors liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. Back after this.
Oh, boy. All right, made it to halftime.
Man, this offense is in rhythm right now. They're moving the ball, moving without the ball. Everything looks exactly.
All right, let's turn now to take a look at how the Eastern Conference is shaping up. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He has come out energized, and as a result, he's been crushing it offensively.
Great to see him playing up to his full potential. This will do so much for his confidence.
On the court for Memphis, Santi Aldama out there with Jalen Wells. Then it's Edey, then there's Ja Morant, and it's Coward in at the 2 spot. And the ball out of play, the Grizzlies will have it. Grizzlies trail by 15. Outside Wells. Pass to Edey. Now here's Wells. Covered by Ingram. From deep, Morant. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Just an electrifying style on the court for Ja Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh, yeah. No, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless plays to the rim.
Screen by Edey. Fires the 3, and another 3 for Memphis.
Well, when the 3 is falling for Morant, it's a bad sign for the defense.
MP against Morant. There's Bailey. And the jumper falls for him. MP's got 35 in the game. Grizzlies trail by 11. 90 seconds into the second half now.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting with some fire. 66% in this one. Back to quickly. MP outside. To the paint. Picked it out of midair. And a foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Right wing. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. From deep, Morant. Yes! A Morant 3!
And he's really made his mark with the three-pointer today. That's another big one.
And when you have shooters feeling it from distance, it feels like no lead is safe because points can get put up in a hurry.
Pass to Edey. Outside Morant. Here's Coward. Fires for 3. And another 3 for Memphis.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
While we have a moment, let's check out the highest scoring teams in the league last season. Second, Memphis.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together. And just an important basket. I mean, especially with their lead dwindling.
The 3. They get it again. Pass to Coward. Takes a 3. Quickly with a rebound. Quickly's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Right side Ingram. Finds it from the wing. And it's an 8-point Raptor lead.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Quickly against Morant. Misses the one-handed jam. Raptors lead by 8. Here's Bailey. Power move from MP.
You know, they've hit the ground running to begin this second half. 4 for 5 so far.
Aldama outside. Morant surveying the floor. Pass to Coward to halt the run. Toronto grabs the miss.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Quickly outside. The 3 is up. Aldama grabs the board. Grizzlies trail by 10. Here's Coward. And the shot goes in. Coward's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, look, Aldama is a very good passer out of the front court.
On the wing, MP. Pounded by Morant. The 3 from quickly. Memphis with a rebound. Edey's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Coward. Back to Wells. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wells has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
MP against Morant. Quickly passes to Bailey. Over Morant. And it falls all over the rim and in. Bailey's got 39. Grizzlies trail by 8. Left side, Morant. Pass to Coward. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
Toronto leading by 8. Here's MP. Give him 39. On the wing, MP puts it up. No good, off the front rim.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
For Toronto, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Barnes with a screen on Morant. Ballin. And the 18-footer right on the mark. MP's got 41.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution.
Just making the boat float. What boat float? What you talking about? I was responding to a message. So the big boats manage to stay afloat as it moves the water away, and the deeper the boat goes in the water, the greater the pressure. So the pressure becomes great enough to push the boat upward, thus making the boat float.
He has tormented this defense tonight.
Pass to Edie.
Are you just like reading these facts online, or are you like learning this in school?
Shot clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Offline with a 3.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And really an offensive transformation for the Grizzlies since 2024, Graham.
Yeah, they're pushing the pace, playing a unique style with a lot of cutting and movement off the ball, crashing the offensive glass. I mean, it all seems to be working.
Aldama outside. Back to Morant. With the D right on it, Morant gets his.
I guess he got a really good pep talk in the locker room because it's been a total reversal this half.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. John Morant able to fly with the best, but he said, sometimes I get knocked out of the air and hit the floor. After the game, you may feel that, so I just pick and choose, man. Hey, 2 points is 2 points. I get it done. That's all that matters. Brian got 2.
He can still get up. Allie the fourth. Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Walter, he's checked in for battle. "59 seconds left in the third quarter. And stolen by Jerome. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Yep, that one goes. Jerome's got 4 points in the quarter.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Quickly with a screen on Jerome. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Memphis. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Stan, he's one of the most exciting players in the league right now. What makes Ja Morant so special?
Well, look, B.A., his explosiveness. Sometimes he makes you nervous with how much he throws his body around. But what I love about Ja is that it shows he has no off switch. He plays with intensity.
Quickly outside. Down low. Here's MP. Off target at the rim.
Wow.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Honestly,
talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Man. A lot of people ask how or why something takes place.
He knew exactly when to deliver the ball,
necessary information and experiments that the direct answer to the question.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. Then it's MP, and it's Battle in at the small forward position. That's the 5 up there for
that putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Outside Morant. Oh, Morant from close range.
Well, this is Morant at his very best. His teammates need to just continue getting him the ball and letting him do his thing.
Pass to Shed. Back to MP. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
You can't hear me. Is it because of the game or I'm not speaking loud enough?
Here's Prosper. And here's Morant. Behind the back and lays it in. Morant's got 27 points.
Well, they're behind, but it's
everything in the game volume is at 40.
He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Here's MP. And it's Toronto with another.
Well, the way MP runs screen and roll, you think he's been in this league for over a decade.
Jerome drives in. Drops in the layup for 2. He's got 21.
Easy shot for him. They'll take that every time up the floor.
Pass to Battle. MP is screen on Jackson. Back to MP. 5 on the clock. And it's Toronto with another.
Man, what a luxury for MP to have handles like that to get himself open.
Left side Morant. Here's Jerome. No good with the triple.
He hasn't found the range lately. It's wild to think he had 3 triples there in the first half.
Barnes a screen. Here's Bailey. It's rebounded by Hendricks. And Jerome has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. 15-point game. Morant, no good. Toronto has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. MP outside. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jerome with the ball. Now guarded by MP. From 11 feet away. And that one's long. Raptors lead by 15. Barnes finds MP. And again, Toronto no good.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
From deep, Morant sends it home from three-point land. Morant's got 7 points for the quarter. MP left side. Hurdle the screen on Jerome. And again! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And the D having issues slowing down their mid-range game.
And we will have a timeout called by Tomas Isalo. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. So both teams changing it up here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over that last break, I was able to catch the message that Memphis's coach was giving to his team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen on, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. From the arc. Good! That's another bucket!
Oh, what a performance. Arguably the best in franchise history.
He's tied the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. Tries to keep it alive. The jump hook. Morant with the bucket. Getting it done inside. That's now 32 points for Ja Morant.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
MP outside. Tries a 10-footer. He got it again! Sensational!
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's there all times.
And what a moment it is for him and his family.
Oh, no.
Setting the scoring record for a game. He deserves to
jump
soak
ball
it
with
all
this
in.
thing too.
So many great players have donned this jersey.
I won.
But yet it's his name at the top of the list. The three is up. Another one falls. Amazing.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Screen by Edey. There's the three. And the dunk by Edey.
Well, it's so tough trying to keep Edey off the boards. When he's being aggressive like this, he's a real wrecking ball.
MP outside. Back to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
There's so much athleticism. Barnes explodes off the floor for the big jam.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Grizzlies trail by 20. Pass to Edey. Now Morant. Here's Jerome. Connects from downtown. Jerome's got 9 points now in the second half.
Well, that's his 4th triple for the game now. Just his 1st in the second half.
Here's Shed from downtown. The rebound by Edey. Outside Morant. The three-pointer off to Mark. Toronto leading by 17. Toronto passing it around. MP outside. Oh, another one falls.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. And here's Morant. Puts up a three. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
And the defense is going to remember this. They might try to make MP pay for it.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Jerome. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson. Jerome's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, that brings his total to 5 makes from beyond the arc for the game. Feeling some confidence from Ray.
MP, the pass to Barnes. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
And he continues to shoot a perfect percentage. Clearly a big reason why they're up right now.
Pass to Jerome. To the middle. Here's Shed. Here's MP. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Toronto.
Well, I've been a little surprised by how many mid-range jump shots they're taking and hitting. But so far, that seems to be the recipe that's working for them.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
Pass to Murray Boyles. Back to MP. The fadeaway. Cleared away by Wells.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there. Just couldn't get it to go.
Morant, he's open. And there's Memphis with another bucket.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game in a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
The officials were right on top of that one.
So basically the reason why the flower can't fall through the screener is because the gap is too small. Now it might look big because, but it isn't, because the particles are rubbing together. Wait, hold up. Now it might look big, but it isn't, because the particles are rubbing to each other, creating friction, which grips, and the pile of flour spreads weight instead of falling through the hole. So you're saying that it just like magnetizes itself?
No good, MP.
Well, what I love about MP is he's always working on his game. Every day, year-round.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Outside Wells. Morant against MP. Shot clock at 5. Ooh, the hang time. The double pump, and he lays it in.
That's Ja Morant understanding his job. He knew exactly where the clock was.
Stadium.
And it's out of bounds. Last
like a baseball stadium?
He was all over that pass.
Or like a football
That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, you know they're tracking the tips and deflections.
But the answer to that is yes, I have. But if that's the one you're talking
Quickly
about,
outside.
then
Here's MP. Now Ingram. MP inside. He's covered by Wells. Edey rips down the board.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything he wanted in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
quickly outside. Moran against MP. Here's Barnes. And it's in there.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Now Moran puts up the tray. It's good from beyond the arc.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Raptors.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
He drills the wide-open jumper.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Edie. Oh, the stuff. Here's quickly. With one more board, he'd have a double-double.
Imposing his will physically tonight, showing a lot of fight.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Ingram. MP! And got it! Another basket! 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
So, no problem for Toronto as they get the win. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And now let's go to Jennifer Quintana.
A truly exceptional performance tonight here, MP. You break 70 points and your team wins the game. What's next?
Oh, wow. Oh.
BA, over to you.
Thanks, Jennifer. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
this Sunday, Hoops and Hamburgers.
Just got back from the beach, man. Am I red? Yeah, you're a little burnt all over out here.
In a simulated game, I got 20 points, 4 rebounds. Yeah. I'm gonna call it here. It's been a short stream, but appreciate you guys stopping in here if you're watching this live, if you're watching it after it's gone up. It's only an hour and a half. You probably finished your dinner or whatever. Drop a like. I appreciate it. Looking at the top fans, seems like I only had 2 people talking today, so shout out to Warrior and Lackluster, respectively 2 and 1 in that order. Thank you guys for chatting in the chat. Other than that, I will see you guys in the next one. Please stay safe, stay bald, and the stream is over, but you ain't gotta subscribe. Bye-bye now.